So originally, this was going to be an episode where I was counting down to 100 days, getting ready to head back into the end, do some end island hopping and all that. But just moved house, didn't quite get the setup set up properly, so audio was all screwy, and we've now actually hit day 100. But in the build-up, I didn't really do a whole lot. Um, I kind of started doing a little bit of work over here on a little quarry kind of situation. Um, just kind of fenced off this area, started doing a little building, which I'm going to end up tearing down anyway because I don't like how it looks, and I also kind of messed up with the design. But instead of today being a countdown to 100 days, it's a celebration of 100 days. We've made it. It's been, yeah, it's been 100 days in this world, and we beat the Ender Dragon. We've got a nice little setup going. So to celebrate, I've built a little shrine here in the village once you come in. So you come into the main square, haven't really built a little pathway to it yet, but we have a little shrine here, which is going to be the house for the dragon egg. So without further ado, it's about noon on day 100 of the Forever World. The trophy has been placed, the shrine is complete, and we can carry on with making this world our own. Now, as you can see here, I've kind of laid out the rough shape for a building, and this is where I was going to do the blacksmith for the village, and the quarry over there was going to have like an aqueduct system going from the quarry all the way across the river to like the back of the blacksmith area here to like a storage facility kind of thing, because this house, the storage system in there, is a bloody mess, and I don't know where anything is. It's all a big just pile of random crap. I'm not a fan of it anymore. I want to sort out my storage and also get the rest of this village underway. So two birds, one stone. I'm going to build a blacksmith for all like the tools and ores and metal work and stuff. We're going to have a quarry for like stone storage, that kind of thing. We've already got the potion shop and the enchanting shop for like, well, potion and enchanting storage. And then this house can kind of become like, I don't know, a farmhouse or something for all the farmland around it for now. So, yeah. Thought that was a pillager banner for a second, but it's just a cow. So yeah, next step for today, I think, is we're going to tear down what we've got going on already of the quarry, and we're going to build it properly. Something that actually looks decent and works the way I want it to. So I'll see you when that's all there. So I'll see you when that's all torn down and we're ready to go. Alright, so I've cleared out all that deep slate and stuff that I didn't want, and I've made a bit of a platform here for the quarry slash mine to go on, and I also have this little staircase built that leads down to the actual mining area bit. Plenty of room for building and making it look more like an actual mine, but for now I want to get this structure up here done and storage all sorted. And while I was actually knocking this down, I thought, wow, this is a bit slow, bit of a slog with the old unenchanted pickaxe. And then I realized, oh wait, I actually got hella experience from the Ender Dragon. So I have 64 levels to use, and I'm going to enchant some tools. I want to get a Silk Touch pickaxe, of course, because I want to do the quarry building out of stone bricks, and I cannot be asked like using furnaces to turn cobblestone into smooth bricks. So Silk Touch pickaxe is essential. Shrine's looking pretty dope, very happy with how that looks. And I also want to enchant an axe to be a bit more efficient. But one thing that I actually forgot about as well, that I wanted to add to the shrine. So we have the egg, but we can't forget the axe that actually killed the dragon. So we're gonna quickly do this. Pop an item frame on the front, and then we pop in Dragon's Bane, the axe that killed the Ender Dragon, enshrined forever in the village. I think that looks pretty dope. Nice little memento to us beating the dragon. I might even put like a sign, maybe some signs on the side here saying like what day in the world we did it, date and stuff. But for now, I think that's pretty cool. So, we're on to enchanting. Gonna run into the shop, make use of it, and hopefully it won't take too long to get Silk Touch and efficiency on these bad boys. Wow, that did not take long at all. That was only like, I don't know what, 6 or 7 enchants on the axe? On the pickaxe? Nice. Oh, and efficiency 4 and unbreaking. Man, you are my new favorite pickaxe. Mwah. And I also got just a regular efficiency 4 for just mining non-silk touch stuff that I want. And I think we have, back in the house, we have like a fortune pickaxe somewhere as well. So that's all well and good. I might use that to mend it. I did enchant the wrong axe, unfortunately, but I hopefully should be able to combine those at an anvil. And then we'll be all set on that front. And we've also chewed through a few of our enchantments, a few of our levels, I should say. So I feel a bit better about heading back into the end without losing too much progress in case I do die. So we'll keep going with the quarry build for now, I think. Which means I'm going to have to jump down into the mines and get digging up some stone. Because if I check out my chests here, and you can see just how much of a mess they are, it is all over the place. I don't have that much smooth stone, like I haven't got any at all actually. So yeah, very successful enchanting. We'll get you guys mended up. See if I can find my there we are, fortune pickaxe, so we can use you to mend each other hopefully. And then we'll pop on down to the mines real quick, get us some smooth stone, and then we can build the quarry. Alrighty, I think that looks pretty alright. It's hard to get a good establishing shot of it because this thing's in the way, but I'm pretty happy with how that's turned out. Okay, whoops. If I can just figure out how to use doors, that would help. But we come in here, nice little entrance area, pathway, well, stairs going down and out. Then we come out here. Gonna have a bunch of storage over here. So this is going to be where all the rocks and stone and stuff is going to be stored. And then coming out from here is where I want to put the aqueduct thingy, so that any precious metals and ores and stuff, we can just pop in here and it'll just over to the blacksmith which is where I want to be storing like metals and ore and stuff. And then here, I don't have enough chains, unfortunately. Gotta go make some more of those. But I'm gonna have like a little elevator platformy thing that is gonna be sitting, coming down, gonna be sitting right about here. Maybe not on the ground, maybe just like it's in the process of being hoisted up. And then we'll have a little minecart with a chest on it here, going down into the quarry, into some mine shafts, popping off to the sides. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that so far. The next step that I want to do is do the blacksmith building, and then get the aqueduct connecting the two. But for the aqueduct, I'm going to need a lot of wood. So I need to go on a little bit of an expedition to gather some of that. And also, I think I still need a few more materials for the blacksmith. I definitely want to get a few more lava buckets. And I might even try to just go look for a bit of iron. Eventually I want to do an iron farm somewhere. But for now, I have to do it the old-fashioned way. So we're going to go do some mining, do some wood gathering, and then when we come back, we'll get started on doing the aqueduct and the blacksmith house. Oh boy, that took a lot longer than I was expecting it to take. Um, Originally, when I built the aqueduct, I had it coming out from here, so you just kind of like throw all your stuff into the water and it would just take it away. But starting at that low, it didn't quite reach across the river. So I did a dropper up here instead that just ejects it all into the water. And I have a redstone clock running up here. I don't know how to get up there actually without just breaking it. Trust me, there's a redstone clock hiding up in here. I just downloaded a resource pack to mute hoppers and droppers and stuff because the constant ticking was a real headache. So it's running. As you can see, if we chuck all these sticks in, you can see they're getting taken out. And if we look, we can maybe see some of them flying down the river. Yeah, there they go. So you can see them zooming past. So that is all set up now. And we have the blacksmith shop over there ready to go. Now, while we're over here, I do want to finish off this little platform here. So I do have the materials. I built some more chains. So we can just go up, up, up. Make this come down a bit further. Let's go one. Whoops, that's not where I wanted that to go. Let's go one more down, just for the sake of it. There we go. And now if we attach some of these on here, there we go. It's like a little mining platform, a winch to take the goods up. I think that looks pretty good. And then we have the start of the quarry still here. We can still make our way around. Nice. Cool, so that's the actual quarry bit done. Now, if we follow the path here... Oh yeah, I put in a bit of a path as well, because I was sick of it just being grass and stuff. So, following the same theme as over there, we now have a path that runs from the main house and the bridge up to the guild and the quarry. So now if we come across here, we'll head into the blacksmith. It's a little bit of a trek. Maybe I'll do another bridge or something over there to connect that a bit quicker. But for now, this will have to do. We have a bunch of furnaces in here. I'm gonna build this with lava. We've got the grindstone, smithing table, stone cutter. I want to turn all of these into blast furnaces, but I forgot just how expensive they are, and I have pretty much no iron left. So I want to make an iron farm as well very soon. But that's gonna take a bit of time, because we'll get to that in a second. Anyway, while we're here, I'm gonna plunk down a chest here. Oh yeah, all those sticks were here. I just picked them up. But to save them just floating around and potentially despawning, we're going to see if I can do this actually. Yep, lovely. We now have a little hopper here, so we can just things fall in there, get plonked in the chest. Happy days, and then we can take it out and put it into all of these chests here. So that's it. That's the blacksmith shop pretty much done, minus the blast furnaces. I think it looks pretty cool. Got a nice little sign here, an anvil out front, pathways going up, some chimneys pumping out fumes here, and yeah, there's the aqueduct coming in. So it comes in, goes underground here. You can maybe actually kind of see it. Maybe just crouch down here. That's where it comes out in the blacksmith. And yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. It's not super grand or anything, but this village is just a starting village. My building will improve, but I still think it looks pretty cool. Coming from over there, running over here, makes it a bit easier, connects the village together, and it's very nice. So what I also want to do, like I was saying, iron farm is next on the agenda because I'm very low on iron. I think I'm pretty much out of iron actually. But in doing this build, like the blacksmith and the aqueduct thing, I realized just how much I want a shulker box, because filling up this inventory is not fun. Having a shulker box, like a whole extra inventory, would make life so much easier. And because I've spent most of the experience I got, I'm not too worried about losing it. So, to finish off the episode, we're gonna go into the end again, do some island hopping, and try to find an end city and get ourselves A, an Elytra, and B, some shulker stuff to make shulker boxes. So I'm gonna get some stuff together, prepare for the journey, and then we'll head out towards the end portal and do some island hopping. Alright, we're safe. We have a path. We are not going to fall off by accident. And I brought some trapdoors so that we can crawl our way into the end. So if I go here, should be good to go. Just on a little stroll. Don't even worry about it. Oh my god. Is that one already? That might be the quickest end city I've ever found. Well, I say ever found. I've beaten the Ender Dragon twice. But I remember in... well, 3 times. I remember in my first Let's Play world, it took me so long to find an end city. And it was such a pain in the ass with all the platforming, and all the islands were so far apart. Oh my god, this is so much more convenient. Thank god. Ah, and you're a pretty big one too, so hopefully you should have everything I need. Oh man, my pinky is cramping up a storm. I'm always so terrified that I'm gonna slip and just fall off into the void when I'm building bridges like that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, stretching it out. Alright. I think I can feel it again. But, we made it. The end city is here. There's a ship. Oh, there's a ship as well. Excellent. Okay, let's traverse this thing. Get ourselves that Elytra and some shulker shells. And hit the end game. Well, the real game of Minecraft. When I can actually do stuff. Oh man, so many of them. So many of you bastards. Alright, well, I'm floating now, I guess. Ow, ow, ow. Nope, nope, nope. Let's get me in here. Okay, I'm just gonna go over this way, and then when I fall, I can just water clutch. Where'd you hit me from? Okay. This is a real pain in my ass. Where do I even need to go? Is it in here? Have I made it? Nope. Okay, we made it. Thank God. I don't know how much I'm going to end up showing you of the whole experience to get here because holy crap, I hate shulkers so much. Like, case in point, this is a nightmare. Let me just shoot you. Why are we here? Why are we messing around with this? The second I drop you, you're dead. As I said. Okay. We're here. What are these potions? Healing? Sure, we'll take them. But here's what we really came for. The Elytra. What do you got in here? More iron? Sure. Shovels? Sure. Chest plates? Sure. Emeralds? Sure. Get rid of you. Don't care about you. Give me these. And more iron. Thank you very much. I don't really need you, to be honest. So, here we are. We got the Elytra. Let's frickin' go. And we have 12 shulker shells, which means we can make 6 shulker boxes. I think it's just 2. But we are set. That's not what I wanted to take. Where'd you go, Elytra? There you are. We have the Elytra. That is the main reason we came. And the shulker shells. We're looking good. Let me just remember. Okay, so there's space in the air to fly. Okay, I don't want to just jump off and then plummet to my death immediately. That would not be a good look for a professional YouTuber like me. So, good thing I didn't. Let's climb this lookout. See if we can spot our bridge, and then we'll head home to safety on our brand new wings. Where did we come from? That way. That's the way to our portal. Excellent. Alright, let's test out these new bad boys. Geronimo! Whee! Ah, such traversal. It's beautiful. It's glorious. It's so freeing. I'm gonna hit these trees unless I do this. Didn't expect that move, did you, boys? Alright, anyway. Let's head home. I don't want to use up too much of it. I don't have any way of giving it mending just yet. So we're gonna save it on the way home, I guess. And then once we arrive home, we can deposit all our loot. We've got some pretty decent stuff here, except for that. Get rid of you. And then once we're home, deposit everything, and then I think we'll call it a day before we start working on all of our farms and stuff next episode, so that we can get materials and stuff for any of the fun future builds I want to do. Okay, we have successfully returned to the overworld. I didn't expect it to just teleport me straight back to my bed, though, so that was nice. I was expecting to come out back at, like, the stronghold, but it just dropped me right back here where I needed to be. So, thanks for that, portal. We made it. We got all of our goods here. Let's drop off all of this in here for now. I'll sort through you properly later. You can all, you know what, you can live in here for now. You random bricks and stuff. You can go back into here, and you can go over here, as well as you, why not, and you. Cool, that is all that taken care of. While we're here, you know, why not? Let's make those shulker boxes. So we need 6, I think we can make. 6, bada bing, bada boom. There we go. Now we can start doing some big builds, transporting all our materials. It's gonna make life so much easier. I'm very keen. But that will be for next video. I'm gonna take you off so I don't keep flying around by accident. Because what I want to get doing now is I need an iron farm, a creeper farm, and I want to make this sugarcane farm a bit more efficient is the word I'm looking for. Because I have the Elytra, I want to give it mending, so I gotta get me a villager with mending. I also want to get iron so I can, like, build a bunch of those blast furnaces and just, you know, have a renewable source of iron, which is always handy. And I want to have creeper farm and paper farm to make fireworks so that I can zoom around with my Elytra as long as my heart desires. But that'll all be happening next episode, maybe even live over on Twitch if you want to come along and join in. Chuck a follow if you haven't already. I don't know when I'll be going live, but I plan on going live a lot more often over there very soon. Just been getting stuff sorted out. But for now, that's it for me here on YouTube, I think, for this video. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, all that good stuff. Leave a comment. I read them all. I reply to them all. And yeah, that's it. Catch you guys in the next video.